everyone. Welcome to a special Thanksgiving Eve version of the Sports Nerds. I am your host, Scott the Sports Nerd Wright, and joining me tonight, at least for now, is just my co-host, Mr. Wayne the Professor Lynch. We are going to talk about Monday night game. We'll talk about tomorrow's games, and we will cover as much as we possibly can about the weekend. I just want to say, Wayne, I'm glad you're here. I don't know where everybody else is. They told me they were going to be here, but who knows? So we'll just see if they pop in while we're going on with the show.
That'll work.
A personal note, I just want to thank those of you out there that have donated to the GoFundMe. I have enough for a down payment on the repairs, and the mechanic will be coming here to fix my car on Monday. I still would probably need more money, more funds if you're able to. If you're not, that's okay. I'm not begging. I'm not trying to be self-aggrandizing about it. But in order to cover the full amount, which would be about $600. So regardless of that, I want to thank Wayne for being here. I don't know. Again, I don't know where everybody is. What the hell? We talked about this Sunday night. We're going to have a show tonight at 7:00, right? Didn't I say that?
Yep.
Okay. Anyway.
Might be some pre-Thanksgiving errands. You never know.
You never know. Anyway, with that being said, congratulations, Wayne. That was an ugly win for you guys on a Monday night. But as you posted in the chat, you'd rather win ugly than lose pretty.
Yep, absolutely. Any day.
Your boy had 3 picks in the first half. The first half.
The 2 of those picks were definitely his fault. The one
he threw into coverage, those two. He threw right into coverage.
Yep. One of them was a good play by defensive back. I'll give him credit on that one. But the other 2, the one where he threw it to Pearsall in the end zone and he got picked off, he could have ran for a first down, or he could have just tossed it.
Or toss it off because
Kittle was wide open,
right
there.
With a lot of grass in front of him, in fact. Just dump it off to Kittle and let Kittle take care of it.
Yep. Or like I said, he could have ran another 15 yards, and if push came to shove, he could have slid, down to get the first down.
Right.
As soon as he let it go, I said, this is not good. And lo and behold, it was not good.
Oh, God.
But they won. So, 8-4, 8-4, and you're in third place in your division. That's how tough that division is.
That's a strong freaking division, dude. Even Arizona's a good team this year. I mean, they're not showing it too much, but I mean
record-wise, no, but they play with heart. They play with heart.
Yes, they do.
And there's a couple of games that they should have won.
Who is their backup? Was it Tyrod Taylor?
No, Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett, the former Brown Jacoby Brissett. I should have realized that. I should have remembered that name. He's playing out of his freaking mind.
That may be the impetus to let Kyle Murray go. Well, not saying that Jacoby Brissett is going to be their quarterback of the future. He might be a bridge until they can find.
Well, they're going to get a high draft pick probably, so they can. There's plenty of candidates in the draft this coming off season. But Brissett's had like 1,000 yards just in the last 2 games in passing.
Yep.
So I mean, he's done a really fine job in relief. The rumor mill is stating that Kyler Murray may end up in Minnesota next year.
Well, it looks like J.J. McCarthy is not going to be the answer in Minnesota, which
again,
now
Michigan quarterback. Hello, come on. Anyway, I don't count Tom Brady. Every other Michigan quarterback that came out did not do well, didn't win anything. So
well, if McCarthy's out, how bad do they wish they kept Sam Darnold now?
They're wishing they kept Sam Darnold right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Sam Darnold is lighting it up in Seattle. He's not missed a step. I mean, he had a really bad game a couple weeks ago. I forget who it was against, but he had a really bad game a couple weeks ago where he threw a lot of picks. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, Seattle's like in second place, right? And the Rams are in first.
Yeah, Rams are 9-2. Seattle's 8-3. 49ers are 8-4.
All right. So I mean, that division can end up with three teams in the playoffs.
currently, that's the way it's set. The Rams are currently the 1 seed.
Right.
Seattle is the 5th or the 6th seed. I don't remember. And the 49ers are the 7th seed right now.
Okay. All right. So it could end up being, like I said, 3 teams in the playoff race. So good thing for that. I do want to, on a personal note, also talk about Shedeur Sanders. I was very impressed with his performance on Sunday. And he talked down any doubters about his relationship in the press conference today about Kevin Stefanski.
I heard that.
He says anything, all the stuff that you've been writing, all the crap you've been writing about our relationship is wrong. He's been supportive. He's been informative. He's been teaching him and grooming him on a weekly basis. And don't give me any bull crap about, well, he didn't give him a game ball. He didn't have that kind of performance for a game ball.
Right.
Okay.
He basically just managed the game.
He managed the game. He had a couple of good throws. You know what? And the defense basically took over that game. That's why Miles got a game ball. He's also Defensive Player of the Week, by the way.
And will be Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, we've got 6 games left. He needs 5 sacks to beat out
Strahan.
Excuse me.
No, Strahan.
Yeah, Strahan. So, and the dude has had multiple sack games in the last few weeks. I mean, he's had 14 sacks, I think, in the last 4 games, I think it was, or something like that. So, I mean, the dude's on a tear. He's on a mission.
Yep.
To destroy whatever quarterback he's going up against. And you tell you what, buddy, they're playing the Niners this weekend. That defense, Brock Purdy's in trouble. He's in trouble, buddy.
He'll get sacked. He'll get sacked probably at least 3 times.
So
I'm calling now. I'm a 49ers fan, but there's one thing between being realistic and just being a hardcore homer.
Right.
He's going to get sacked at least 3 times.
Yeah. It's going to happen.
And although I do believe the 49ers will win, I think it'll be something like the game Monday night, like 20-9 or 20-13 or something like that. Because the 49ers are favored by 4.5. And remember, the game's in
Cleveland.
It's in Cleveland. So had it been in San Francisco, they'd be favored by 7.5.
Yes, that's true. I'm not so sure that the Browns will lose that game, but that's just me being a homer. I'm just saying. Okay.
I'm concerned about it. I kind of wish that Dylan Gabriel would have been out of protocol.
He is out of protocol, but they're still starting Shedeur.
No, I wish he would have been out like Monday and they'd be like, okay, he's our starter again.
Yeah, whatever.
Because then the defense could have played, the linebackers could have played 3 yards behind the off defensive line and
still be in position to get interceptions. That's only the only way. That's only as far as Dylan Gabriel can throw is like 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Anyway, but yeah, I have hopes for Shedeur, and he's being very humble. If you have not heard it, he is being very humble, and he's not stroking his ego because he said specifically, I want to be a better version of myself on a week-to-week basis.
Right.
Okay. He's not taking anything for granted. He says he's not comfortable, which means he's hungry and he wants to get better. So we'll see. I mean, the Browns aren't going to make the playoffs, but I have hope for Shedeur that he does well the rest of the season. All right.
Teams are not making the playoffs, and I know we're getting ready to jump into the games tomorrow.
Right.
I want to start with the last game first. Cincinnati and Baltimore. Why is Joe Burrow playing? Yeah, why is he? I mean, I understand being a football player and wanting to be on the field, but from an organizational standpoint, you're not going to go to the playoffs this year.
They're still mathematically eligible to get the playoffs.
Yeah, they're still mathematically eligible.
Joe Burrow gives a better chance of them getting there, other than Joe Flacco. I'm sorry, it's
offensively, but yes. Joe Burrow cannot play defense.
No, and that defense is really bad. It has been for years.
Is putrid.
Yeah, it has been for years,
and it's not going to get any better. At least, as they say, it's not going to get any better no time soon. And no time soon, meaning this year, as far as playoff implications are concerned. It's not happening. It's just not happening.
The thing about the Bengals is they spent so much money in the offseason on their offense, specifically their receivers, and didn't do anything to beef up that defense. I mean, what's his face with the defensive lineman? Was it hot? It's Hendricks? Was
Trey
it Hendrickson?
Yep.
Almost didn't play. He almost held out to where he wasn't going to play this year.
Right.
Okay. They refuse. I mean, they still haven't signed him to a long-term contract. He's playing on the same contract, and they didn't. I mean, and you know what? This is Paul Brown Jr. I guess that's his name. Anyway, the owner does not want to spend money.
Mike Brown.
Excuse me. Thank you. Son of legendary head coach and owner Paul Brown.
Correct.
Cleveland. In which the Browns are named after him, for God's sake.
Right.
But Mike Brown hates to spend money. He doesn't like to do it. I'm sure he was pissed off when he had to pay the 2 wide receivers he paid in the offseason.
Plus Hendrickson.
Right. And they have done nothing to beef up that defense in the last few drafts. And that's why Joe Burrow is getting killed also, is because the offensive line sucks. You know?
Well, if you think they have a shot at the playoffs, their next opponent after this week, because this week they play the Ravens, obviously, so they get that mini bye, if you will. Sunday, December 7th, they play Buffalo, in Buffalo.
That's not going to go well for the Bengals.
No, it's not going to go well.
Because I know what? I tell you what, John's pissed off. Okay? And so is Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Okay?
All of Bill's Mafia.
Yes, all of Bill's Mafia are pissed off. You don't want a pissed off Josh Allen going after you. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay, so after this, Bengals play the Ravens tomorrow. Then they play Buffalo. Then they play Baltimore again.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. So week 13, the Ravens. Week 14, the Bills. Week 15, the Ravens again.
Now, what's the rotation? Are they at the Ravens this week or are they in Cincinnati? Do you know?
No, they're at the Ravens.
All right. So so after the Bills, they're hosting the Ravens.
They're hosting the Ravens,
okay.
Yes. So at Baltimore, at Buffalo, then they host the Ravens, and then after that, they play Miami. So that's a if. So at that point, it's not going to matter anyway because they've only got 3 wins on the season.
Right, and at the end of the season, I think they play the Browns the last game of the season. As a matter of fact, in Cincinnati, I think. Anyway, regardless of that, but I mean the Bengals have a long shot, but the reason why Burrow is playing is because he gives them the best chance to win. If they win out, they're in the playoffs, basically. Okay. But
if they win out, then 9-8 wins that division. Like we were talking about at the beginning.
How bad is that? How bad is that? 9-8 wins that division. You know, I mean, we all were talking about, excuse me, we were all talking about how good that division would be this year with Pittsburgh, Baltimore, and the Bengals.
And it's just the opposite.
The worst division.
It's just the opposite. I mean, every division has their clunker, if you will. The Jets in the East.
Yep. The Browns in the North.
Yeah. The whole AFC North, as far as I'm concerned. Because remember, Baltimore started out 1-5.
Yeah.
So that whole division, in the AFC South,
they've won what? Tennessee. 4 in a row now. They've won 4 in a row.
5.
5 in a row. Okay.
Yeah, so they started out 1-5. Now they're 6-5.
They're 6-5.
6-5.
Okay.
Yeah. They're tied with Pittsburgh numerically, but they have a better they have a better division record. They're 2-0 in division. Pittsburgh's 2-1.
Okay, but you know what? Aaron Rodgers is working with a broken left wrist, and I believe he's going to start this weekend.
He is.
He is. Because Mason Rudolph is just awful. I'm sorry. You know what? And I saw him. I saw the picture of him this past weekend. That mustache has got to freaking go, dude. That mustache is terrible. Oh my God. He looks like a freaking porn star, for God's sake.
He's got the porn stash.
He's got the porn stash. You are correct.
He's got the porn stash.
So, but regardless of that, I mean, the Bengals, they need a lot of help, and then Joe Burrow needs to stay healthy because I mean he's got that toe. And, you know, they're saying that it's fine. but Burrow is fragile. He's got a history of injuries. And I don't blame Joe for that. I blame the offensive line for that in the last few years since he's been in Cincinnati.
Oh my God, they're horrible.
And it's just, so we'll see what happens. The other two games tomorrow, you have the Thanksgiving Day games tomorrow. Traditional hosts are the Lions and the Cowboys.
Yep.
The Cowboys have been playing on Thanksgiving Day since 1978. The Lions go way back further than that.
Like in the 40s, I believe.
40s or 50s, yeah.
40s or 50s, yeah.
Yeah. So, but the Lions, I don't have the schedule in front of me. Holy shit. Lions are playing who again? I'm sorry.
The Packers.
All right. It's Lions and Packers in Detroit. The Lions are looking like they're vulnerable, Wayne.
They're leaking gas or leaking oil, I should say.
Yes, the leaking oil. And I mean, I don't know what's going on with the Lions. I mean, Dan Campbell is calling the plays. They almost lost last week.
Yep. They should have lost.
They should have lost to the Giants of all teams.
Giants, for a team that's horrible, the Giants literally should have 4 extra wins this year.
Yes, because they've lost most of them like single digits. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So they almost lost to the Giants, but they had to go to overtime to win that game.
Yep.
And then the Cowboys are playing the Chiefs. This is gonna be a hell of a game, dude.
That's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna. I mean, because neither defense can stop anybody. Number one, okay. It's gonna be a battle of probably two of the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Dak Prescott has really shown he can be that guy this year.
You say 2 of the top 5 quarterbacks. I'll go one step farther and say 2 of the top 5 offenses.
Yes.
Completely.
Yes. I agree with you on that. I'll agree with you on that.
And by the way, we both were wrong. Detroit started playing on Thanksgiving Day, 1934.
The 30s. Holy cow.
1934.
That's pre-World War II, folks.
Yeah. So just basically subtract 9 years from 2034. They've been playing on Thanksgiving for the last 91 years.
Jesus God. So they started the tradition. Detroit started that tradition.
Yep.
And what pisses me off is that Dallas usually goes with those god awful retro.
Oh yeah, I hate those.
The white helmet and the white shoulder pad. I mean,
with the big star.
Yeah,
on the shoulders.
I hate those uniforms, man. They're just god awful. But yeah, I mean, tomorrow's games. You know what? All 3 games are going to be good, I think.
And don't forget Friday, Chicago at Philadelphia.
That's on Netflix, isn't it?
Prime.
It's on Prime. Okay, all right.
It's on Prime.
It's on Prime. Yeah, and then wow, what a weekend of football we got coming up, guy. I'm telling you.
And well, for me personally, tomorrow I will be switching that middle game, that Chiefs Cowboys game. I'll be switching between that and the game between University of North Carolina and Michigan State as far as college basketball is concerned.
Oh my God, do you rather watch college basketball than NFL football? Really? Seriously?
Well, I got no vested interest in Kansas City and Dallas.
Right.
I mean, whoever loses that game, you can go ahead and kiss playoff.
Yeah, there are playoff considerations in this game. The loser is probably not going to make the playoffs.
Yeah. The winner still may not make the playoffs.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
If you lose
right now, both teams are on the outside looking in. I got you.
Absolutely, both are the 10th seed in their division in their conferences.
Yep.
Dallas is 10 in the NFC. KC is 10 in the AFC.
Right. But yeah, those games tomorrow. I think all 3 were going to be good games. I really do. Moving on to Sunday, real quick. The key game I'm looking at one of the key games I'm looking at right now is Houston and Indianapolis. That's going to be a battle right there. That's going to be for AFC South superiority. I mean, granted, Houston 6-5, Indy's 8-3, but Houston has been playing really good football lately. So I mean, they beat the Bills last week, so you never know what's going to happen when you get Houston involved. Minnesota and Seattle is going to be a good game, I think, even though Minnesota's 4-7.
No, because they got
That's right.
rookie.
They got the rookie playing. You're right.
Yeah,
I take that back.
Yeah, I think Seattle's going to go in there and just smoke them.
Right. Here's one: Buffalo at Pittsburgh.
If Aaron Rodgers was completely healthy, I'd give Pittsburgh more of a shot. But Buffalo, they're like
you said, they're pissed.
Yeah, they're like that animal that's been cornered. They're gonna come out. They're gonna come out with everything because Buffalo right now. I think Buffalo's the 7th seed in the AFC.
Yeah, they're on the outside. They're wild card right now.
They're right there on the edge. They're on
the edge, right? And because New England got control of that division. I mean, the Patriots, they're playing the Giants Monday night. They're 10-2. Who'd have thunk it?
No. Well, like I said, when we made our picks, I said I pick New England to be a playoff team because of Mike Vrabel and Drake May being his second year in the system. However, I did not pick them to win the division.
Right, but I mean,
wild card.
but the Patriots got their offensive quarterback. That's why they're doing so well too.
How I thought about this the other day. How pissed is John right now because Stephon Diggs is just quietly blending in New England?
He's not causing waves. He's doing his thing. He's being a good soldier. If he needs to block, he's blocking. He's not making any waves. He's not making any controversial statements. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, Drake May to me, as much as I hate the Patriots, I've hated the Patriots for god awful 20 years, 25 years. That's when they started being really good. I've hated the Patriots ever since. But how shocking is it that after that, like 4 or 5 years after Brady leaves New England, now they're back in the top of that division again? John's gonna be freaking pissed, dude.
Well,
there's Elliot.
Well, like he said,
Elliot!
What's up?
You're late.
Like he said the other day, he's like, if it was the Jets or Dolphins, he'd be fine with it. But the Patriots, this soon, he can't handle it.
Right.
These drugs got me loopy, so I was thinking it was Tuesday still.
It's Wednesday, brother. It's Wednesday. Elliot, I told you last night about the car. I have down payment enough for a down payment on the repairs. The car's gonna be fixed on Monday.
Hold on, man.
Okay, so
look at you.
But I mean, I still may need more to pay it off eventually. Okay?
Well, that's what this GoFundMe thing is for.
Right. But I was fortunate enough to get enough money together to
hopefully there's still a few kind souls out there that you know what I'm saying.
You never know.
Are willing to.
I got the phone call.
The deal.
I got that phone call from my uncle out in Arizona last night, and they were very gracious, and I appreciate them both.
That's very cool, man.
God
works in great ways if you just turn to him.
The mechanic will be here Monday. He's going to fix my car in the driveway. I'll give him a down payment, and then I'm going to start making biweekly payments after that. So it is what it is. So anyway, we were talking about Sunday's game. I want your input since you're here now.
Which one?
Well, we were specifically talking about Buffalo and Pittsburgh.
Buffalo. Oh, you're talking about upcoming games.
Yeah,
yes, upcoming games. Yes. I already gave Wayne congratulations on Monday night. I mean, it was an ugly win. Brock had 3 picks in the first half, but they still won the game. Christian McCaffrey is a workhorse. I mean, he got the ball like the first 6 or 7 touches in the first 6 or 7 plays of the game.
8 out of the first 9.
First 9 plays of the game. He's the only one that touched the football.
Sometimes in order to be great, you have to win ugly.
Yes. Well, I liked Wayne's comment, Elliot. Yeah. It's better to win ugly than lose pretty.
Of course.
So
nobody likes a pretty loser. An ugly winner, now that might work. You can overlook the ugly part.
Right. But yeah, we were talking about that, and then we went into again, congrats. Then we went into Thursday's games tomorrow.
What was Sunday night's game? Did we cover that? No.
What was Sunday night's game? I don't even remember.
The Rams and Buccaneers.
Oh, that's we'll go ahead and skip that one.
Yeah, I don't care.
Scott doesn't want to. Scott doesn't want to
No.
talk about that.
No.
They had to turn to Teddy Bridgewater.
Baker's got a sprained ACL joint in his left shoulder.
Oh no! How long is he out?
They say he's going to play this week. I don't know.
Oof.
He's questionable, but they said he's going to play.
Oof.
Oh, they're playing the Cardinals.
Well, the Cardinals ain't no. I mean,
the Cardinals might be 3-8, but they ain't no joke.
They give you a fight, and I saw a stat where they lost like 5 games or something when they led by a certain amount, and so on and so forth. It's just like the Giants. The Giants
lost 4 games by
5 games when they've led by 10 in the fourth quarter.
Yes,
right.
That's ridiculous.
So and like they say, if ifs and buts was candies and nuts, it'd be Christmas every day. But you take those 5 losses, make them 5 wins, and the Giants, instead of being 2-10, they'd be 7-5.
Yeah.
And Brian Daboll will still be the coach.
Right.
Just saying, but that's why the DC is gone now too.
Yep. He got fired today, right? Or was
Who got fired?
Yesterday.
The DC for the Giants.
Who?
DC for the
defensive coordinator. Yeah, the defensive coordinator got fired yesterday.
Oh, it's yesterday.
That's what DC stands for.
I thought you were talking about the
not just District
Commanders.
of Columbia. Yeah.
I was thinking the Commanders, but when you said
how did we switch to the Commander? How did you transition to the Commanders?
Yeah, I know.
In the conversation we were having about.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh my God.
Anyway, and I do want to also. I was talking about Shedeur and his performance on Sunday. But
dude, people are raving about his performance.
Well, you know what?
Downplaying it, but they're making a big deal about it.
The biggest takeaway I have was from his press conference today, where he complimented Stefanski and his grooming and his teaching and his coaching, because Stefanski on a weekly basis has spent specific time with him, grooming him and working him into the offense and making him better. The other thing is, Shedeur has remained humble through this whole process.
Just remember that his dad was his coach, so he's going to show some deference towards a coach out of respect for his dad.
Right. Well, you know what?
And that's why he's being humble. Because, first of all, what he and many thought could be first-round draft pick turned into 5th round.
That's just humbling in and of itself.
Exactly.
Well, and you know what? We all know why he dropped. We all know why he dropped, because teams were afraid of the publicity and the
well, not just that. They thought that he couldn't. The X factor was that they weren't sure if he could succeed without his father being his coach.
Right.
Because throughout his career, that's all he's known.
Right. And to be honest, Shedeur had a couple of great throws on Sunday.
He did. He played with poise for, again, a rookie. Yes, not just any rookie. A rookie with a chip and a big old magnifying glass on him.
And he's got that chip on the shoulder because of all the teams that passed on him.
That's a lot of pressure, dude. That's a lot of pressure.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
He's handled it well. I liked his comment where he said that I want to be a better version of me on a week-to-week basis.
Yeah, well, and if he has that building mentality, then he's going to do really well.
Yeah, when you say
that means he's extremely coachable
and open to improvement.
Yep.
I mean, if he's lauding Kevin Stefanski, then he's definitely open.
Well, Stefanski is a 2-time coach of the year, so who knows?
Exactly. So right.
He is known as a quarterback guru. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, they're playing the Niners this weekend, Elliot, in Cleveland.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, he's not going up against Bosa and Warner, so that gives him a little bit of a break.
But poor Brock Purdy has to put up with that defense in Cleveland, including Myles
Well,
Garrett.
yeah. So it could be a low-scoring game. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like 17-10 or something like that.
Right.
You know,
49ers are favored by 4.5 in Cleveland. So, like I said earlier before you came on, it would have been 7.5 had it been in Santa Clara.
Exactly. Which is not a close. You know what I'm saying? Those odds are not close.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. What do you think about Joe Burrow starting tomorrow night?
Does Cincinnati still have a mathematical chance to make it to the playoffs?
Yes, they do.
They do, but they're still not going to make it. And
I'm just saying, do they have a mathematical chance?
Yes.
Because I think it's a stupid thing if they didn't. But if they do,
yep, they do.
And he's come through in the past with big wins when nobody thought he can get them.
Well, he's got the Ravens twice in 3 weeks. He plays, and they go to Buffalo next week.
Okay, no great defense for the Ravens.
Right.
And we've seen what Buffalo is susceptible to doing lately. Okay, so
John has to be freaking pissed. He's got to be livid. The Bills being back in mediocrity, he's got to be freaking eating at him, man.
Well, and then New England's probably going to go 11-2 this week.
Yeah, they got the Giants on Monday night.
Giants at home, yeah.
Exactly. I mean, the Giants will play them tough. They'll probably get a 10-point lead and then blow.
The Giants are 2-10.
You would think that Kyle Shanahan was on that coaching staff.
I was going to say, who did the Giants think they are in the fourth quarter? The 49ers?
No, the 49ers under Kyle Shanahan.
10-point lead. That's why when the 49ers, when it goes to the fourth quarter, and this is no joke, and I'm not trying to be funny. When they go to the fourth quarter, I say, please let the 49ers either be up by 9 or up by 11, but not 10. It's over.
Matter of fact, that's the magic number, 10.
Yes.
10.
Yes.
And what did they win by on Monday night? 11.
11.
20-9. Right there you go, Wayne. 20-9.
Exactly. And then they were never up by 10 either.
Right.
No. Which is good.
Let's get your input for tomorrow, Elliot. Specifically Green Bay and Detroit, and then the Cowboys in Kansas City.
You know, it's a division game. Green Bay, Detroit.
In Detroit.
Yeah, which really doesn't, lately the way Detroit's been playing, you don't know who's going to show up.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And they got some injury concerns as well. What, isn't Jahmyr Gibbs a little dinged up?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I think he's a little dinged up. Yep.
Yeah. And David Montgomery can go down at any point in time because he's susceptible to that. I think Amon-Ra St. Brown's the only factor there that can him and maybe the tight ends.
Yeah.
Well, Laporta's out, so it's going to have to be somebody other than Sam.
It's going to have to be Brock Taylor is his name?
Oh, I don't even remember.
I don't even know. I don't know.
But Goff has not been looking real special lately either.
Do you think it's because Campbell is calling plays?
It's possible. I mean, I don't know why they made the switch because the offense was doing so well.
Right.
That's the
maybe
don't fix what's not broken mentality.
Right. Maybe he's being too aggressive. That could be also a possibility.
Well, again, and that's what cost him the NFC Championship a couple years back.
Yeah.
Being too damn aggressive.
Yep.
That riverboat Ron mentality. And that doesn't always work.
One of the other problems that I see with Detroit, at least on offense with Goff, and defenses have figured this out. If you rush him up the middle, he is very uncomfortable.
Close.
He can't. His mobility factor or lack of mobility.
His lateral movement is
not
non-existent. It's non-existent. If he has to go left or right at the drop of a dime, he's in trouble. He's got to start going in either direction before he can go there.
Yeah, if you pressure him up the middle, it's over.
Yeah.
But I just thought about this because you said Detroit and Green Bay tomorrow. How about Friday? Whoever wins that game tomorrow.
Well, wait a second. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, if Chicago loses to Philly on Friday, whoever wins that game tomorrow will be in first place.
And we'll get to that one, but I think Green Bay has a shot to win. Again, it's
as long as Jordan
game.
Love doesn't screw it up like he has the last few weeks.
It's a division game. It's going to be close. You know what? You can't rely on Detroit's defense either these days. You know, so it's going to be an interesting battle. It's going to be an interesting battle. And I think that Green Bay has a shot at winning, as good a shot as they possibly could ever have at winning.
Yep.
On Thanksgiving in Detroit.
Yep.
Kansas City and the Cowboys.
Dallas.
I'm going to say Kansas City wins that game.
Well, Wayne and I were talking about that. The loser of this game is more than likely done. They're out of the playoffs, period.
I think that the Dallas Cowboys got away with one this weekend.
Oh, big time.
The Eagles?
Yeah. If they fall 21-0 in Kansas City, they ain't coming back.
If they fall down 21-0 to Kansas City, the game's going to end up being 48-10.
Exactly. Okay. I don't know what the Eagles were thinking in that second half to blow a 21-0 lead.
I liked Ken's post in the chat today where the Eagles fan was reacting to the punt fumble.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And one of the things is the ball was in the air. She's saying, let it go, let it go, let it go. And then he messages, what the fuck is he doing?
Well, here's the line for tomorrow. The lines are favored by 3. KC is favored by 3.
All right.
Remember, the game's in Dallas, so that means if they were playing in Kansas City, they'd be favored by 6. And then the Ravens are favored by a solid touchdown, 7.
All right.
So who's playing tomorrow? Okay, so
the Bengals are playing the Ravens.
The Bengals are playing the Ravens in the night game, right?
Yeah, yep. In Baltimore.
In Baltimore, Ravens are favored by 7. Chiefs are favored by 3 over Dallas, and the Lions are favored by 3 over the Packers.
So it's actually basically a push.
So that's a push.
Yeah. So
I just got.
And then you got Chicago and Philly on Friday night. That's on Prime Video. That could be a really good game, guys. It really can.
I was just handed a gift.
You were sent a San Francisco banner?
Look at this. My wife just handed it to me.
Arizona Niners. What?
Faithful. Arizona Faithful.
Arizona Faithful. Okay.
For the Niners.
Right. Arizona football fans for the 49ers.
Well, that's a smack in the face of the Cardinals if you get it.
If I've ever seen one, yes.
Arizona, San Francisco. Man, they probably have one for SoFi too. Hold up, there's another one.
And by the way, the Eagles are favored by a touchdown over the Bears on Friday.
Next Friday?
That's because they're in Philly.
You know what? I'm starting to take the Bears seriously.
The Bears?
Yeah.
I'll take them seriously if they win on Friday.
If they win on Friday, I'm going to take them very, very seriously. If they go to Philly and win, man. Yeah, baby, look.
Arizona is 49ers country.
I like it. I like it.
Gotta love that, baby.
Take that, Cardinals.
Yeah, this thing's bigger than Kyler Murray.
Oh, damn.
You know what? These are going up. I think Yoda's going on vacation.
Yoda's taking a break.
Yeah, Yoda's going on vacation for a bit, and I got a big old thing on my wall here. A big old space right there.
All right.
So I got room for both.
The other interesting games that we were talking about for this weekend, Elliot, was Houston and Indianapolis. That's number 1.
Houston and Indy?
Yes.
That's going to be a division implication game, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. That's going to be a division watcher as well.
Yep.
What's the spread between them as far as the standings?
I don't have that. Wayne,
2 games.
2 games. So it's
Indy,
Houston needs it. Houston needs it more than Indy.
Yeah.
Yes, because Indy's 8-3, Houston's 6-5.
And they're playing where?
Indianapolis.
And they're favored by 4.5.
Basically, they're favored by 1.5 to
1.5.
Yeah, with home field advantage.
Oh, just to let you know, the over under in the Browns and the 49ers game, 36.5.
Oh, Jesus
I
God.
told you it's going to be 20-17 or something. Well, that would be over 36.5.
Oh,
No,
Jesus.
what did I say earlier? I said it was going to be just like Monday night, like 20-12. Yeah, if the Bears win on Friday, then I will take them hella seriously.
We also talked about
the Bears deserve props.
I mean, you look at their records are exactly the same between Bears and Philadelphia. They're exactly the same. They're both 8-3. The Bears are actually winning that division right now.
Okay.
So, well, like I said, whoever wins that game tomorrow between the Packers and the Lions, they'll be rooting for the Eagles on Friday.
Yep.
Well, yeah. Well,
yeah, but the Eagles.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't matter because both of them are 8-3. One of them is going to be 9-3. And who's the better team right now?
Chicago.
You know that's a top one. The Bears got the momentum going right now. Yes,
it's not.
Caleb is actually. Caleb is coming of age. Caleb has done a really good job this year.
The Bears are playing better on both sides of the ball.
Yep.
Than Philly is.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm gonna tell you what. Watch out. That's gonna be the upset special of the week, I think. Bears going into Philly and winning. And especially with all the little turmoil they got going on in Philly. With AJ Brown and you know what I'm saying? They're not a cohesive unit in Philly right now.
No, they're not even close to being cohesive.
Too much drama in Philadelphia right now.
On or off the field.
Both.
Either way. Either or. The other games we talked about, Buffalo and Pittsburgh, in Pittsburgh. The Bills are pissed off, Elliot. I can tell. I know they're fucking pissed. But the problem is
Bills fans are pissed off.
Yeah, well, the problem with Buffalo is number one, they don't have a high tier receiving core. I mean, they released one and added one today.
You mean Brandon Cooks is not going to make that receiving core A1A plus?
Why are you even asking that question?
Man,
why are you even asking?
They just
you don't understand sarcasm at all, do you?
I do. I'm the king of sarcasm. Give me a break. Hey, I'm a Browns fan. Of course, I know sarcasm. Come on, Wayne.
I just leveled them up to second tier.
Right. Right.
And then they got rid of Elijah Moore.
It was like an even trade, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Basically.
As far as I was concerned, yeah.
If Brandon Cooks couldn't get it done in Dallas with CeeDee Lamb on the other side.
Yeah. Basically, that falls under
CeeDee Lamb's ego and his ego, CeeDee Lamb's ego is not as big as Stephon Diggs. Okay.
Well, Wayne was talking about this. He says that Stephon Diggs is pissing Josh Allen and all those guys in Buffalo off because he's flying in under the radar. There's no controversy. There's no outbursts. There's no quotes.
Why would that piss them off?
Because it was totally opposite when he was in Buffalo. He was freaking talking his friggin' ass off.
Well, and that's because he's under a different system.
True.
I turn it back to the coaching, and he's given Mike Vrabel much more respect than he gave McDermott.
You know what? There's people saying that if the Bills don't make the playoffs, McDermott's out.
McDermott should have been out a while ago.
Yeah, I don't think this should be the reason for him to be gone. He should have been gone maybe 2 years ago, in my opinion.
He should have been gone before they got rid of Stefan.
That would have been at least 2 years.
You know what I'm saying? He's not the one.
He doesn't have the fire and the.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if Josh Allen played for the 49ers under Kyle Shanahan?
Or in Minnesota.
Or Minnesota.
14-3 every year.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think, you know what? I actually even think in Cleveland with Kevin Stefanski, which you guys passed up that opportunity.
Yes, we should have drafted him. Yes, we didn't draft him.
Yep. You had the opportunity.
He was out there.
You had that chance. You know what I'm saying?
Then we took Baker, which would have been a great choice had he not been run out of town, but that's all right.
But then again, Josh could have been the one doing progressive commercials, and that could have been a problem too.
Anyway.
So let's stick with Minnesota and San Francisco as far as where the quarterback whisperers are. Okay.
So speaking of Minnesota, that's probably where Mac Jones is going to be next year.
I'll tell you what, we would have won at least 1 or 2 Super Bowls with Josh Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, at least. Minnesota probably would have won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but you guys didn't have the high draft pick. I mean, the high draft pick to get him.
No. I'm just saying.
Total hypotheticals here.
Of course, we didn't have the opportunity to do that. But I'm just saying, if we had some, we could have tried to trade for him or something like that. But no, that's okay. But I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, can you imagine what his career? I'm not talking about for my team. I'm talking about his career as far as the aspirations that he has. Okay. If he were under Shanahan or
O'Connell.
Yep. I mean, the thought is mind-boggling. Because he would, and I don't think McDermott is that guy.
Yeah, McDermott.
Well, he's defensive oriented, so there you go.
Plus, he thrived a lot under Daboll, and then Daboll left. And
well, the rumor is Daboll's coming back to Buffalo. We don't know how in what capacity, but he might be coming back.
Well, he obviously should be coaching Josh Allen again because Josh Allen went downhill, I think, after Daboll left. I think his play diminished after that.
He was lighting it up when Daboll was there. I'm telling you right now. He was lighting it up. He was lighting it up.
And that's how Daboll got the job in New York, because they saw how he was working Josh Allen. They thought he could do the same thing in New York. They didn't have a Josh Allen in New York.
No, they had Danny Dimes.
Yeah. And then Danny Dimes leaves and goes, and now he's in Indianapolis kicking. You know what I'm saying?
Again, Danny Dimes was in Minnesota, so maybe O'Connell got him some credit, got him better as well.
And where is Sam Darnold? Where was Sam Darnold?
He was in Minnesota. Now he's
he was in both places.
He was in San Francisco and Minnesota. Sam Darnold.
He learned from both.
Wayne and I were saying that Minnesota should never have gotten rid of Sam Darnold. They should have signed him.
I was saying that when the whole offseason started.
Yeah, I mean when Sam Darnold wasn't signed by Minnesota and they went with JJ, I'm like, oh, this is not going to end well, and it hasn't. It really hasn't.
Well, I want to see what kind of draft pick the 49ers are going to get when people come a knocking, as they say, for Mac Jones.
Yes, which might be sooner than you think.
Yes. I read an article the other day that if Mac Jones leaves the 49ers, because remember, he signed a 2-year contract, that Kyle Shanahan has his eyes on Aiden O'Connell from the Raiders. He likes him as a backup.
Why aren't the Raiders playing Kenny Pickens?
Because he sucks.
Sorry,
Kenny Pickett, not Cat Pickens, but Pickett.
It doesn't matter if you pronounce his name correctly.
I mean, you might as well put Smith on the back of his jersey. Yeah. He's just a white Gino. You know?
Wow.
With smaller hands.
Yeah.
Presidential hands, by the way.
I just thought I'd put it out there. I'm just saying. Anyway.
That's okay. You're good for a laugh. Right now.
That's what gets me. That's what I get for thinking.
Oh, too funny.
Yeah, your thoughts are pure gold.
Vanquita's in the chat, Wayne. She's not posting, but she's here.
What's up, sis?
What else we got going on?
Oh, and the Vikings play the Seahawks in Seattle. So Seattle's favored by 11.5.
And that's that. You want to talk about a revenge game? Sam Darnold remembers who didn't sign him and let him go.
Yeah, I think Darnold's about to go off on his old team. I really do. I think it's gonna happen with the 12 behind him and in that environment. Yeah. Minnesota
he's gonna roast.
Minnesota doesn't stand a chance.
And plus, Minnesota's starting. I can't remember his first name, but his last name is Brosmer.
Yes.
Rookie
JJ's in concussion protocol.
Yep. Yeah. That game's not going to be pretty at all.
No, nothing about it.
All right. I want to wish everybody who watches this show a very happy Thanksgiving. Eat lots of turkey. Get your naps in because the turkey mean is going to get you.
And drop some lettuce in the GoFundMe.
Yes, drop please if you can.
Lettuce, broccoli, cabbage, whatever.
I may retweet it again. I may retweet it again in the morning, Elliot. But regardless, I want to thank everybody again for the donations they made. I even got a donation from a former boss who hired me on this my current company. She hired me, and her and her husband donated a good chunk. And I want to thank her for that. Again, Wayne, thank you. Elliot, I know yours is on the way. I appreciate that. And everybody who's associated with the Sports Nerds. I mean, hell, even Ken gave me $20, and that's a lot for him because I know he's struggling. So, and I appreciate it. Again, I have enough for a down payment on the repairs, which will allow the mechanic I have picked out to fix it. I should be back on the road Monday. And I'm very humbled by the outreach and the love. I can't say enough. And Elliot, thank you for doing that out of the goodness of your heart. God bless you. I'm not a really godly person, but God bless you regardless.
Well, it's interesting that you mentioned God. Okay, because
we're not doing a Bible study, are we?
No,
okay.
No. What I was gonna say is that during my reading of the Bible, I've come across some certain scriptures that apply to certain situations. Right. And in this one, and I'm gonna paraphrase, I guess, because I'm still not. I can't rattle off scriptures, basically. But the scripture says, if you don't share the things that God gives you and pay them forward to others, then you're not doing God's work.
Right.
And if you're not doing God's work, then how can you ask for eternal life in his kingdom once it's all said and gone here?
Right.
I'm just saying.
And not only that, you will not receive the blessing.
I've learned that I've been blessed, so I need to pass blessings on. And whatever I could do to help whomever, as long as I'm within capability of doing it, I will.
And I love you for that, brother. I appreciate it.
It didn't hurt me anything to put a GoFundMe thing together. I mean, it might have hurt my brain for about 20 minutes putting the paragraph together.
Well, what you wrote was very good, and it was
20 minutes worth. That's why.
And I appreciate what you wrote on the.
It's not like I threw it on. It's not like I threw some alphabet Cheerios on a piece of paper.
Right. Alphabet. What's it? What's it? Sir Alpha something.
Yeah, alphabets.
Alphabets. There you go. Yes.
Yeah. So basically, he said, you know, he busted his brain for 20 minutes trying to get the proper grammatical structure together, and that was it. That's all it took.
Yep. And then I had it verified by AI, and it was good to go. For punctuality and stuff, of course. You know.
Excellent.
All right. Everybody enjoy the games tomorrow and Friday. I need to make a shout out to Mr. Ken Koslow. Michigan sucks. Go Buckeyes.
And he probably feels the same way about Ohio State.
He does.
My only comment is, what took you so long to say that?
Hey, I'll wait. The last minute's all right. I mean, hell, they haven't won in 5 years, so we'll see what happens anyway. They're in the big house, so it's going to be in Michigan. There may be some weather issues as well that comes into play. But go Buckeyes, beat Michigan. It's all the only game that matters up to this point. And then Sunday, enjoy the games. We got a full slate.
It's called the asterisk. It's called the asterisk game.
Yes, it is. I guess. Yes, whatever. But we got a full slate of NFL games this weekend. We got football every day for the next 4 days, guys. And that's what's beautiful about Thanksgiving weekend is every day we've got football. So, well, that
note, don't forget Monday night
and basketball.
Don't forget Monday night. 5 days.
Yeah, you're right. Monday night. Yes. Well, it's the Giants and the Patriots, so nobody gives a shit, but that's okay.
you just
it could be a great game for 3.5 quarters.
Yeah. The Giants will probably have the lead going into the fourth quarter.
Giants will have the lead going into the fourth quarter and lose in the fourth quarter.
They'll be up by 10 going into the fourth quarter.
There you go, Kyle Shanahan. There you go. Anyway, I want to thank my co-host, Mr.
Oh no, this is a whole new thing. This is a whole new coach that gets that blame.
Yeah.
Who was the defensive coordinator?
I have no idea. Nobody cares.
Kafka. There you go. He's the new guy that gets all the blame for blowing 10-point leads. He's done it in one season. Okay. In half the games that they played, basically, they've blown a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
So I can't blame Kyle Shanahan anymore. But as a 49er fan, we reserve the right to do so.
Absolutely reserve that right.
Right. All right, guys, let's get out of here. Don't worry about the outro, Elliot. We'll just sign off and get out of here. Thanks again to Wayne Lynch.
Sounds good to me. I didn't have a gobble outro.
That's right. My thanks again to Mr. Wayne Lynch, the professor, of course, EB Slim 8.5 with 8.5 toes now. After this past week. At least he can still walk. That's all that matters. Enjoy your meds there, Elliot.
Well, kind of, sort of at the moment, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to see anything until Tuesday because I'm not supposed to unwrap it from the dressing that it's in right now.
Right.
So I won't see till Tuesday how much of it was taken away.
Right. Well.
But I was told that, it's going to be weird for a couple of weeks or whatever.
Yep.
But after it heals and the stitches and stuff come out, that I still have enough toe to I should be able to still walk.
Be balanced.
Still be balanced.
Good.
Sweet.
All right, fellas. Enjoy the games tomorrow. We'll talk to you on Sunday, 7:30 p.m. to recap the weekend. Happy Thanksgiving to all of our fans and those that are here and not here. We wish you all the best of holiday. And with that being said, we're out of here. Peace out. Go Browns.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.